welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to make the cafe au lait, but this time I'm going to use a coffee machine just to show you how to brew the perfect black coffee for the cafe au lait. This coffee is a mixture, equal quantities of frosted milk, which is steamed silk milk, but I don't have a steamer, so I'm going to use the manual froster to milk my milk. And like I've done in the manual one using the French press, I'm going to use the electric coffee maker. And this one is quite healthier, because if you are high in cholesterol, this would extract the fat from the coffee beans, but this one, the manual one, keeps all the fat in the coffee. So I have this that I'm going to use, the electric one. I have a grinder. This one is an ordinary blender that came with a grinder, and I'm going to use it for the coffee beans. I have my mug. I'm using two just because I need one to be preheated with hot water to keep it nice. So once I've finished with that, I'm going to toss it in the other mug. And I've got the milk pourer, the jug, and I have roasted coffee. Like I said, in the manual recipe one I did, it's lovely smell. I have a measuring jug because it's equal to quantity milk and coffee, so I'm going to use 250 ml for the glass I'm making. And I have milk. Previous video I did note that we use semi-skimmed milk in our home, so that's what I've got. But for a perfect delicious coffee, I suggest you grate yourself the full cream milk. And then I have granulated sugar, and I'm good to go with this. There's hot water. I can use my my kettle or my hot water or cold water dispenser for the coffee. So what I'm going to do first of all is to pour a little bit of hot water into the mug. That keeps it warm. So I'm going to leave that to preheat my mug, and it keeps the coffee hot once it's ready. And the second step is to grind the coffee beans. So I've got some already there. So I'm going to add like a teaspoon of coffee beans into the grinder and cover it. Lock it in and blend. So that's blended. So I'm going to just put this aside, pop this down so you can see this can come to the forefront now. And at the back is where I'm going to pour my water. So I'm going to pour in 250 ml of water, and I'm pouring it at the back of this coffee machine. And then in the front I've got some coffee bags, so I'm going to open up, just shake it a bit, get all the flavor in. I would use about a teaspoon and then pour it into the paper bag. That's like a filter, and then shut the door. There is the jug. This is going to catch the brewed coffee, so you place it in, and then it's already plugged in. So I'm just gonna push the start button, and then it starts. So gradually we see the coffee brew and come into the glass jug. And once that's ready, we are going to pour the coffee in the coffee mug. This could be drunk black for black coffee, or we could add milk to your taste, and then if you prefer, sometimes you can add sugar to it if you want your sweet. But this one I'm making, I'm going to frost the milk. So the milk will be 250 ml as well. So that's 100. There's a measuring mark on the jug already. So I'm going to pour the milk. I want it to be at the mark at the bottom. That's for one person, 1 mug of coffee. So stop, and we're going to whisk it. You can warm it first, or you can whisk it first, frost it first, and then warm it afterwards. So all you do is just push this down briskly. I think this method you can even use a whisk if you don't have this little manual froster. All I'm trying to do is introduce air into the mixture to make it fluffy and to have it double in size. So I'm going to carry on doing it, pushing it down. It's similar to the French press. So warm the milk in the microwave because we don't have a steamer, so I'm going to use a microwave to get the temperature up to about 70 degrees. So I'm doing it for about 20 to 30 seconds. The coffee is ready. You can see. So that's ready, it's brewed, nice and warm. So my mug is warm already, so I'm going to pour that in, let it settle in. So that water, I don't need that water anymore now. So I've got my nice warm mug. The milk is also ready. It's a little bit warm. And then we're going to get rid of the lid. And then the coffee, pour it into mug. You can see it nice and warm. That's a portion for one person, 250 ml. And then you can either pour this straight there, but for fancy, you can use your milk jug. And this is easier to create some designs on the top, but I'm not gonna do that here now. So I'm just gonna swirl this milk around. If you are interested in sugar, you could add your sugar into the milk and just swirl it around, and then you have your perfect coffee au lait. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy making the perfect coffee with electric coffee maker. Enjoy.